know? And Esau don't give a fuck though. Esau wants you to be like him though. Because why? Because he's a proud man. You know? So this Stockholm syndrome, right? So I just read a little history about it though. Because, you know, not a lot of people know about this though. So Stockholm syndrome is named for a bank robbery in Stockholm, Sweden in 1973. 4 people were held hostage by the robbers for 6 days. When they were rescued, the hostages attempted to protect the perpetrators with them, had a amicable relationship, which means friendly, pleasant. Yeah, the robbers were all nice to them and shit, right? But they were still hostage, they were still captive though. You know? So our people suffer from this though, because here we are telling you that the Edomites though, they're the devil though, and they're always against you. But here's Jake, all the people saying, nah man, they're good though, they're good though, they're good. But in reality they're not though, because these are the same people that had our people killed though, lynched though. All these things are the matter, you know what I mean though? Because you know, Jake likes to make money though, you know? Who doesn't like, in the world, who doesn't like making money, right? So that's the thing about it though. And then there's this thing called blackball, right? And it happened to a lot of Jakes that were in the music and movie industry though. Whoopi Goldberg, I forgot. And then Nick Cannon. What happened with Nick Cannon? He had to go and apologize, even though he was speaking some little facts, whatever. Hey, he got blackballed and they told him, hey, you know what? You need to go apologize and shit. But that was all Esau though, man. You see, a black man does not have a word in the music industry and the movie industry though, you know? Dave Chappelle, look what happened with that guy, 2003. He was in his trailer, right, chilling. And someone went with a dress and he told him, hey, wear this dress for this next skit. And Dave Chappelle was like, I'm not gonna wear a fucking dress. Get the fuck, you know, like, nah, fuck that. And then not less than 10 minutes, the same dude comes with the script. Okay, here's your script. Like, what the fuck? Like, you were testing me to wear a dress and shit? So Dave Chappelle was like, man, fuck that. So he started getting like blackballed, and he was like stressed out. Like, not stressed out, but he ended up going to Africa. And then the tabloids were saying that he went crazy, he went to Africa and all this shit. So they were just talking shit upon him though. But it was because he buckled up against Esau. He buckled up against Edomites though. So that's what happened though, man. Like I said though, Jake's don't got nothing to do with the industry, the movie industry though, you know? Because you get blackballed, which means reject. They go up against you though, you know? Look at that dude from Get Out. There's a picture of him. Yeah, that one. He's a good actor, you know? But when I see that shit, I'm like, what the fuck? What the hell is going on in the industry though, you know what I mean? Fucking that basketball player, Russell Westbrook and James Harden, they're all wearing dresses too and shit though. Like, what the hell? So that's the thing about it though. And then not too long ago, Joe Rogan, they went up against him, not Esau, but because he said the N-word. And then next thing you know, there's a picture out now, Dave Chappelle and like another Jake next to Joe Rogan, and I forgot what it says, something to do with, I know he didn't mean it though, but he's still like my friend, Joe Rogan. And it's like, what the hell, like this guy really said the N-word and shit though, multiple times, and you're still gonna be cool with this guy? Yeah, I know him for this long and shit, it don't fucking matter. But see, that's that Stockholm syndrome though. That's that Stockholm syndrome, man, that got perpetrated into, you know, all of us and shit through time though, you know what I mean? But that's the thing about it, they want to say we're all brother, but Esau was the brother though. Esau is the brother, but the evil brother. Can you get Genesis 25 and 23? And can you get Deuteronomy 32 and 8? Because that's the thing about it, they want to say, oh, we're all together, we're all one big family, one love, all this shit though, you know what I mean? They want to say we're all this and this and that though. But Esau actually got to record though of not showing love though to anyone here on this board right here, this chart right here. You know? So that's what I'm saying. We gotta segregate, you know, we gotta segregate. Now we gotta you know how Edomites used to segregate us though back in the day? Now, you know, we're kinda come to a time where we are segregating ourselves from Esau. We don't want to join Esau. We ain't nothing to do with Esau though. We're against Esau and shit though, you know? Same way they were doing that shit in the 40s, 50s, and 60s with Jake and shit, guess what? Coming into the truth, we're like, man, we're segregated against you motherfuckers now, you know? We don't want to deal with you guys though, you know? We want to fuck you guys up though, if anything though. Because, you know, there is a difference between us though.
Yahweh Shemi Shai said unto her, two nations are in thy womb, and two manner of people shall be separated from thy bowels, and the one people shall be stronger than the other people, and the elder shall serve the younger.
Exactly though. So difference though. There's that difference right there, you know? The oldest shall serve the youngest though, man. So that's what it tells you right there though. Even though they came out the same bowels though, but two different nations though, man. Because nation means race of people though. So we ain't the same people. What is that? The fraternity twins though, right? Yeah, it's called fraternity twins. They don't look alike, but they came out, you know? That's what they were though, you know what I mean? That's what they were. But there was a difference in shit. Because they would have been like, oh, he gave birth though to two brothers. But why did it say, what did it say? Two nations, right? Yeah.
This is the nation's definition in the Bible. This is from provincemag.com. So it says singular ethnos, nation, and plural ethnic nation constitute the roots of our English word ethnic. See?
Ethnic. Yeah.
Which Merriam-Webster defines as or relating to large groups of people close supporting common racial, national, tribal, religious, linguistic, or cultural background.
Right, the tribal background, right? There you go. So there's a difference though. There's a difference though, you know what I mean? Can you get that one about yourself?
Deuteronomy 32:8. The Most High divided to the nations their inheritance. He separated the sons of Adam. He set the bounds of the people according to the number of the children of Israel.
Exactly. Sons of Adam though. Because if you Google an image of a biblical lineage, you know what I'm saying? Like Google that though, the biblical lineage though, it continues from Adam all the way down though. Esau it stops though. But that didn't mean they died out though. Because that lineage that keeps going, those are the people from Adam though. You know what I mean? That's the people from Adam though. Just because Esau doesn't say, you know, Esau and stops at Esau and it tells you right there, I mean it says it shows you right there, that didn't mean they just died out though. It just means Esau and all the other ones are heathens though. The ones that continue to go down, those are the sons of Adam, which we are though. That's the same lineage that goes back to Adam though, you know? That's why it says, can you read that again?
When the Most High divided to the nations their inheritance.
Their inheritance. Can you get the definition of inheritance?
When he separated the sons of Adam.
Sons of Adam. These people right here. Before we became this right here.
He set the bounds of the people according to the number of the children of Israel.
Exactly. Type in God of Moab. Type in God of Ammonite. Type in that. You won't get, I mean, they had their gods, but type in God of Israel. That will pop out like crazy though. You know? Go on.
Proverbs 13:22. A good man leaveth an inheritance to his children's children, and the wealth of the sinner is laid up for the just.
Exactly. See? Oh yeah, see, so there is a difference though, you know? But you know, that's what I'm saying. He saw such a big hypocrite that in the 50s and 60s, man, they didn't even want to deal with you, man. You couldn't even walk into a store. They'll look at you and tell you, they had that sign, no Negroes allowed, no colored, back then, no colored allowed. Nothing though.
Dogs, and then they would say no Indian.
They would call them something else, but they had a surname for even the Native Americans too, you know? I forgot what they would call them and shit though, but it was something disrespectful, like how they would call, you know, spick and beaners or niggers and shit, you know what I mean? They had a different word for the for Native Americans too, but that's the thing, man. So, but now, you know, we live in these times where, oh man, we're supposed to join up, and the only time, this is the thing about it, the only time Esau wants you is to fight for his war, understand? That's the only time, hey, you gotta fight for his purpose though. Oh, really though?
Hey, yeah, we're supposed to fight for his property, and I got that definition for inheritance. So in the Hebrew, it's H5159, Nahala, and it's possession, property, inheritance, heritage, property portion, share, inheritance, portion.
Exactly, though. We have no portion to this fucking shit right here, man. We had nothing to do with that. Remember, these people came over here in boats, though, man. Our brothers came over here in boats. This was ours and shit. The Issachar and the Gad, though, this was our shit, though. And they
Took it away. Kicked our ass out of here.
And then, and then our people are here working in their fields, and then they be like, you know what, get the fuck out of here. You're deporting. I'm gonna deport your ass.
And these fields used to be ours.
Exactly, yeah.
We used to fucking get everything.
Oh, yeah. But you see, that's the hypocrisy of Esau, though, man. That's the hypocrisy of Esau, though, because he does shit like that where he like I said, man, he don't want you here, but he wants you to work in the fields for him. Because you know damn well Esau ain't gonna come out work in the fields next 2 months, though. You think I can't picture a fucking Edomite freaking fruit going back there and turning red? Hell no, you think Esau's gonna come down that low? Hell no, but he has Ishmaelites come and do his work though, but at the same time he wants to kick them out. That's fucking hypocrisy right there, man. That's
He wants to arrest them.
or to separate the family.
First he arrests them, puts them through the system, makes a little money,
Yep.
then he deports them to that system. And then the brother has to come back with another identity.
Yeah, another social. Mika. You see? So that's the thing about it. They can't even be they gotta get working different names
You
though.
can't even be yourself.
Yeah. Exactly. You gotta work different
You can't even be
Mika.
yourself, man.
Yeah, and that's the thing about it though, man. So you gotta know, you gotta stay away from Esau, man. And don't drink his mind though, his philosophy though. Because those shit's gonna make you go off though. Because you gotta remember you're an Israelite though, man. You're an Israelite. That Stockholm syndrome though, stop defending this guy though, man. He's done so much though that you can't even bear where to start though. Remember back when the slaves times though, when Jacob was pregnant, they used to cut her open and shit, take the baby out, and they used to make bets. Who's gonna die, the baby or the woman? It's the same motherfuckers that, you know what I mean, that did that shit though, man. And that's the thing about it though. Can you get Psalms 137? And can you get Habakkuk 2 and 5? Yeah, because, you know, our people have talent, man. You know, this country got built on blood and sweat from the slaves, man. They did though. They really fucking did. But do they say that? Esau say that? Hell no, man. Hell no. And our people and shit still want to defend this motherfucker, man. Knowing that their ancestors are the ones that built this fucking country. But it's like, how come you don't give us an inheritance? How come you don't give us lots of field? How come you don't give us something though? They're trying to do that black wall, that black street wall. But guess what Esau did? They bombed that shit though. Yeah, come. Happened over there in with Ohio, around there. Oklahoma. There you go. Yeah. And they gave them a place though, you know, field though. And then they started doing their own society. They started working. Jake started learning how to become dentists, doctors though. They started coming out as a people, as a society though. And what the fuck Esau do? Bombs on them though. You supposed to forget about that shit though?
Hey, and then they say, this country has never been attacked.
Oh yeah. Look what they do with
never been attacked.
Yeah. And look what happened with 9/11 though. Oh, they make a big ass deal about that. There's Edomites have killed more slaves and more than happened to killing over there at 9/11 though. What was it? How many? 3,000 died or? So guess what? Edomites have killed way more people than that though. Especially people on this chart. Southern,
and these 260 million. Okay? These 1492 fucking motherfuckers.
Gad too. Gad.
We're all together on this one.
Yeah,
We're all
yeah.
together on this one.
Yeah.
You know, Northern Kingdom and then the Southern Kingdom brought, I don't know how many people we killed in Africa.
Oh yeah. But that goes to show, man, Judah, man, is dominant though, man, because hey, Judah's everywhere. Judah's everywhere, man.
You can't keep a good man down. That's where the saying comes from. Look at that.
Oh yeah. And that's the thing, man. Like you brought Judah. Hey, you would think that they, as much killings and all this shit though, Judah will be extinct though. But hell no, you see Judah everywhere though right now.
You can't keep a good man down.
Yeah. Can you get that?
Psalm 137 and 3. For there they that carried us away captive required of us a song, and they that wasted us saying, "Sing us one of the songs of Zion."
Songs of Zion. And I got a list of slave songs, right? This is when, there was, Jacob was slaves, though, and working in the fields. Go Down Moses, that's one song. And then, of course, the one, Swing Low, Sweet Chariot. And then Wade in the Water. And then another one called Down to River to Pray. And then there's another one called Michael Rowed the Boat Ashore. And, these are all songs from the slaves that used to sing, though, Which, can you get that one I just said?
Habakkuk 2:5. Yea, also, because he transgressed by lying, he is a proud man. He keepeth at home. He enlargeth his desire as out. Is as death.
And who's that? Esau. Because, okay, so there's a group, right, called Highwaymen back in the day. So they had a famous song, right? It was called Michael Rowed the Boat Ashore. And this shit made it number one. So they got it from the slaves though. But it's Edomites, 5 Edomites though, that wrote this, made this song though, and they got the number one chart though. But this is a song that they got from the slaves though. And these Edomites are all here getting paid and all this shit from a slave song though. They're proud though. They don't care. They're gonna do what the fuck they're gonna do, They don't give a shit though. Hey, that's what I'm saying, going back to what I was saying about this whole country was built on sweat and blood though. They don't give credit to the so-called Negro. He invented a lot of shit that we use nowadays. They don't give credit. Made the peanut butter. The little credit they give was what? The Aunt Jemima and shit. But guess what? The Aunt Jemima was actually a character, I believe in the 50s, that was a slave though. And I believe they're still putting that shit in the syrup though. People can still purchase that shit.
Hey, that's the spirit. Yesterday morning, I was talking to the Edomites at work, and I said, "Did you know that the peanut butter was invented to be axle grease on a tank in World War I? And that's why George Washington Carver invented it." And then this guy said, he said my name and he said, "Are you serious? You know how long peanut butter's been around?" Like he knew the fucking everything.
Yeah.
And then I said, "Okay, you know what? It's probably the Egypt times."
Yeah.
So this is they don't want to hear shit from me.
Yeah. Because they know, you know what I mean?
They're like, "Shut your dark ass up."
Yeah. See? But that's just the thing, Esau, they'll see something though. Esau takes credit for some shit, man. Esau takes credit for some shit. The writer of the Three Musketeers, he was a Jake. But they want to say it was some other guy though. The writer of the Three Musketeers though was actually a Jake that wrote that book though. But they say it was an Edomite that wrote it though. So that's the thing, man. That's what look what they did with our Savior. Yahweh Shai though. They want to say he's so-called Edomite though, man. Looking like an Edomite though.
That's why they pay. That's the biggest insult in the world.
Yeah, that biggest one, definitely though. Biggest one right there. So he brought out 1924. I'm going to bring out 924. Covers the face of, you know what I mean? Because, going back to what Revelation 8 and 11, better yet, Revelation 8 and 11, and that's the thing, man. So like I said though, man, these people, man, take credit for our stuff though, and they don't give us credit though, because credit goes back to faith though, trust though, So how is it that you don't have credit to them though, but at the same time you're taking their credit and shit though? So that's the thing, man. These things been going on. This didn't happen last week though. This been happening since Cain picked up that rock and hit Abel.
Like the one rap song, the hip hop song by Wu-Tang, like ever since Cain slayed Abel.
Oh yeah, the Wu-Tang, yeah. Exactly. And they're the ones was in the Passover with the mountain with the house of them. Yeah, it was that group though. Yeah, Wu-Tang. Yeah, so that's what I'm saying though. They take credit for things that we've done though, but they don't give us credit.
Revelation 8 and 11, and the name of the star is called Wormwood.
Oh, it's like it was, I think 11 and 8.
11 and 8.
Yeah.
I do that all the time.
Yeah, I get them.
Revelation 11 and 8. bodies shall lie in the street of the great city, which spiritually is called Sodom and Egypt, where also our Lord was crucified. Oh man.
Yeah, exactly. See, made him look like an Edomite. Spiritually, you know, that's what we're used to be dead though, but now we're living though. You know, because we're spiritually dead from the neck up, but now we're living though. Which brother's lesson brought about, you know, because we're actually speaking the truth though, being in this though, you know, we're actually living though. Before we were spiritually dead though, because we didn't know. We didn't know, you know, that nothing at all.
No, now you can't tell us nothing. You can't tell us anything. You're like, he a liar.
Yeah.
Lie. Born liar.
Yeah. You get a Lamentations 2:15 and 16. Now you hear Judges 2:2. Yeah, so that's the thing, man. Esau, we knocked them out. Like I said, we don't want to deal with them. We don't even want to look at them though, you know? We seen a brother's video last night though, and he's saying that when kingdom comes, man, I don't want to deal with the Edomite woman though. I fucking hate them.
Hey, that's what's weird. I came to that conclusion too. I'm gonna make a couple of reasons. I don't know nothing.
Yeah. Because even back then, you know, when I was in the world too, I couldn't really connect with them. You know? My girlfriends were this time. This time, no. I never went out with the claim Edomite woman, the white girl, you know? I just couldn't connect with them though, because we're just different. I mean, the spirit was just different, you know what I mean though? Yeah, it was just, I couldn't connect to that. If me and you can't connect and have a conversation for like 20 minutes though, then I'm not interested, you know? That's just the truth though, you know what I mean? Can you get that? Oh yeah, chapter 2, 15 and 16.
Yeah, that's like you're playing a video game, and then the video game just got bored.
Yeah. And then Apostle Rakal said too, like he made a video saying, you know, yeah, you have to deal with the other woman though, the natural, because Esau came with this thing saying that people that only have one woman die faster than people that actually, like, they want to say cheat and all that. They said that Esau came out with this though, that a man that stays with a woman though, with just one woman though, dies quicker than the man that's with other multiple women though. So Rakal went in and did that though. But see, we live in this society where, you know, if you get with the other woman though, that's wrong. But she has to have no man, of course, you know, the other woman. But in this society, man, that makes a big deal and all this shit, though. Can't get with another woman and shit, though. As, you know, they say it's cheating, though, and all this other shit, though. You know what I mean, though? But that's that westernization mindset, though, that this country has, though. And then they try to make you feel bad for, you know, so-called cheating and shit, though. But it's just,
They try to make you feel bad for asking another girl out, talking to another girl. They'll get in your business and be like, out of my.
Oh, yeah, another one would say that. Yeah. Like, he has a girlfriend. Like, you know what I mean?
No, I'm looking out for your sister. He has a girlfriend.
Yeah. Lamentations 2, 15.
15 and 16.
Yeah. No, 2, chapter 2, 15 and 16. Yeah, because that's the thing, though. Or you can just get Judges 2 and 2.
Yeah.
So I'm speaking about this, though, real quick.
It's Judges 2 and 2. And ye shall make no league with the inhabitants of this land. Ye shall throw down their altars. But ye have not obeyed my voice. Why have ye done this?
Exactly, though. So we're not supposed to make a league, even though it's Joshua's time, though, but Esau, we're not supposed to make a league with him, though, you know? Can you get the definition of because, you know, that's the thing, though. You follow the wine of Esau, it's going to make you go off. Like that Jake I was talking about earlier. He said, I'm going to go with my woman to Ukraine. What the fuck? Your ass is going to kill. You know, these fucking Russians hate the so-called Negroes, man, out there. Man, especially if they know that you're going out there to kill them. The Russians ain't no joke, man. Hey, look at Rocky IV, man. Hey, Rocky IV, that Russian killed Apollo Creed.
He died.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, emotionless. He died. And then, you know, Rocky had to go in there and, you know, defend his...
All emotional.
Yeah. Had to go in there and defend his friend. Oh, you know, avenge his friend, you know? So that's the thing, man. These Russians don't fucking around though, man.
This is the definition for league. It's barayah. Hebrews 1:2-8-5. Covenant, alliance, pledge between men, treaty, alliance, league, man to man, constitution, ordinance. See, ordinance, monarch to subject, agreement, pledge, man to man, alliance, friendship, of marriage between God and man. So you can't even get married.
Well, Deuteronomy 7, you know, put your wife, or your daughters to get with other nations.
Any covenant, no alliance, friendship. You can't even be his friends. It says right here.
Exactly though. See?
Divine ordinance with signs or pledges. You can't even tell them peace. You can't even tell them
Like no sign of yeah. Exactly. See? Can't do none of that shit though, man. But it is what it is though, man. You know?
Y'all niggas wanna go fight for somebody that don't give a fuck about you.
Yeah.
You know how they talk about you? Black folks here in America about you in Ukraine.
Oh man, they probably have words that we probably didn't even heard
They
of.
probably have shows, like 30-minute shows with white people with fucking black faces,
Yeah.
fuzzy hair, and then funny music, and everybody in the whole goddamn family is laughing eating their pork.
Yeah.
Oh, look at
Exactly.
these niggers.
Yeah.
They're fucking for the accents.
Yeah. That's probably going on to right now.
They're probably doing it right now with bombs landing on their house.
Yeah. And then here's America wanting fucking them to Jake to join and go
Please,
fight for this shit. That's why I say, you know, get the fuck out of that wine.
Get the fuck out of my face with that bullshit.
Yeah, because these people, man, they take advantage though, man. They take advantage of shit though. They want to see you fall.
They hurt their own people, man, with the fucking Agent Orange up in Vietnam. Like
Oh,
you was
yeah.
talking about Vietnam.
Yeah.
The Agent Orange fucked these people up, man. Because I know this one guy, he's a farmer, and his sons both had Down syndrome. Because of the Agent Orange. And he couldn't even breathe. That one couldn't even breathe. They caught up to him. He was all shaking and shit.
It fucked a lot of them up.
Fucked
Huh?
him up.
Yeah. So that's the thing, you know. Shit. Can you get down with the Lamentations too?
Lamentations 2:15. All that pass by clap their hands at thee. They hiss and wag their head at the daughter of Jerusalem,
Yeah.
saying,
About Lamentations 15.
saying, Is this the city that men call the perfection of beauty, the joy of the whole earth?
Yeah, exactly. You know, they see the potential though, but they want to see you fall though, man. They want to see you fall though. They want to see you like, man, these people right here, hey, Edomites right now passing by. They're looking at us. They're like, these are Israelites? These are the Israelites?
See, it goes back and forth.
Yeah, it's still going on though. You see what I'm saying though? So that's the thing about it though, man. Fucking Edomites, like I said though, they look at us. You guys ain't Israelites. Get the fuck out of here. They look at us like that, you know?
And one
Wagging.
thing about you Edomites, you're never gonna have clean water in my kingdom.
Oh hell no.
You're never gonna have clean food in my kingdom. You're gonna have slops.
What's the shit that they're doing even to us right now?
Yeah,
We don't got the
fuck.
best water, the best food.
And guess what? And then I'm gonna tell all my sons when they're babies, 2-month-old babies, and I'm gonna hear the whole town of fucking Edomites screaming.
And you know, Edomites, they're real. When it comes down to shit, they're bitches.
Yeah.
You're straight bitches, you know.
This that baby.
Yeah. Can you get a Malachi 3, 15, 16? And can you get a Revelation 3 and 5? This will be my last ones though. But hey, man, like I said, right? Our people don't want to get out of that mentality, man. They want to be still with Esau, though, you know? Hey, when they were lynching Jacob, they would use any excuse to lynch a Jake. They'd be like, oh, he whistled at this white woman. Let's get him. Let's kill him. Hey. Oh, yeah, exactly. And then, well, you know, hey, cop sees a Jake, though. Jake has a phone. They shoot the Jake. Oh, I think he had a gun in his hand, but it was a fucking phone. It's just an excuse to kill Jake. That's just, you know, different times though, but different strategies. Let's just put it that way. Different times, different strategies to kill Jake though, man. Like I said back then, they'll use a strategy. Oh, he will still have this white woman. Let's kill him. Let's lynch him. And now it's like, oh, I thought he had a gun in his hand, but it was a cell phone. been a lot of cases like that. Jake's been getting killed for having a phone in their hand, and cops, cops believing that they're fucking guns. Search that shit, you'll find it though, man. Like I said, different times, different strategies though.
Could have been a fucking shrimp in your hand.
Oh yeah.
You know?
A fucking penny. Oh, I thought it was a gun.
That's just an excuse.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, like I said, yeah. Can you get that one, Bob?
Malachi
15 and 16.
Malachi 3, 15, and 16.
Yeah.
And now we call the proud happy. Yeah, they that work wickedness are set up. Yeah, they that tempt Yahweh are even delivered. Then they that feared Yahweh Shem Yahushai spake often one to another, and Yahweh Shem Yahushai hearkened and heard it, and a book of remembrance was written before him for them that feared Yahweh Shem Yahushai and that taught upon his name.
Yep, that's why we're out here. Let the proud be proud though. That's Esau. But us, we want our names to be written in the book though, so we get that salvation though. You go to Esau, man. You go with them and shit. Hey, man, destruction, the woes. I mean, same thing. Woe. That's all you're gonna get though, man. Esau makes you want to implicate that in your head, saying you live, you get a house, when you get a job, you get a house, you get a family, you pay your taxes, and you fucking die, and that's it. But that's all they say though. The philosophy of fucking Esau though, man. But guess what though? We snapped out of that shit and was like, you know what? We are Israelites. We are the people that is written in the book though. And we want our names, Lord willing, our names are written in the book. Can you get that one? To come save us and mention us to the Father though, so we could get that, what brother's saying, that kingdom though, man. Beat the fuck out of Esau, man. You know what I'm saying though? So what's better than that? I mean, I don't know, what's better than the kingdom though, that we speak upon though, that we want to be part of though. You want to be this kingdom where, like I say, Esau says you pay your taxes and you fucking die? Fuck this, man. That ain't a fucking kingdom though, man. That's carnal shit though. So, that was my lesson, man. Don't defend Esau, man. Stay away from Esau. Over him. Okay.
So with that, my lesson, I want to talk about the crossroads. Because there's a...
Hey, Esau don't talk about the crossroads. Really?
Right. Now let me get the definition for the crossroads. And it says, an intersection of two or more roads.
Yeah.
Yeah, an intersection of two or more roads. So the two roads that we could say, the road of righteousness and the road of wickedness. Those are what's called the crossroads. Situation or point in time when a critical decision must be made. So when you come to the crossroads, or when you come into the intersection of the crossroads, that's when a very important choice must be made. See, it says a point at which a vital decision must be made. So you got to make a decision whether you're going to take the road to righteousness or whether you're going to take the road to wickedness. Because there's a movie, it's called The Crossroads. And it's about a blues man, right? A blues man, and he sells his soul. He sells his soul to the devil when he was 18. And then later on when he gets older, because he sold his soul in Mississippi, right? And in Mississippi, there's this place called the Crossroads, and at that place, that's where you sell your soul. So he
Is
tried.
that the movie though?
Yeah, it's a
That's the
movie.
one you sent me? Oh, okay.
Yep.
Okay.
So he went back to the crossroads and he tried to get his soul back.
Trying to negotiate.
Yeah, tried to negotiate his soul back because he made the wrong choice.
All right, fuck that.
You know. So first, we can go to Proverbs 5 and 6.
Proverbs 5 and 6. Going again? Proverbs 5 and 6. Lest thou shoutest, ponder the path of life. Her ways are movable, that thou cannot know them.
So it says, lest thou ponder the path of life. And lest, it means to beware. And ponder, it means to balance. So it's saying that we have to beware on how we balance our path of life. Because the path of life, you could either shorten it or you could have a long life, you know? Or you could shorten it to your death. You know? Read it again.
Proverbs 5 and 6. Lest thou shoutest, ponder the path of life. Her ways are movable, that thou canst not know them.
It says her ways are movable so that thou cannot know them. So that means that there's many roads. You know, you come to an intersection and there's going to be many roads to take. You know, many signs. Which one are you going to take? Because it could be a road, you know, it looks like the right one, but you know, when you get to the end, it's a dead end. You know?
Those other Israelite camps